So today we have Namrata who has worked at YouTube for over 10 years. So Namrata, tell us, where did you study and what courses did you take?
Okay, so I did my schooling all over India, basically. Across Kerala, Hyderabad, Delhi, and Bombay. Most of my schooling was done in Delhi and Bombay. And after that, I've done my computer engineering, bachelor's in computer engineering, master's in arts, and an MBA.
Okay. So what motivated you to choose your passion?
So I was always interested in like the arts. So I used to paint, I used to play piano all along, right through school. And also in school, I really fell in love with computer science. I used to really like computer science. I used to love programming. So I always, at the back of my mind, wanted to do something that would be a mix of both computers and something creative. So that has always been like the central thing that's been in my mind, and everything that I choose to do is always been that.
So which organizations have you worked for earlier?
So I started after my engineering. I worked at Infosys for a year. Then I went to work at Sony Music across two countries, both in the US, New York, and then in Bombay. And then after my MBA, started at Google.
Okay. So how do you use technology and how do you think technology will impact your line of business?
So, I mean, Google is technology, right? So, we use it in everything. And as we see it, we just feel that technology will impact every business, especially now in this time of COVID. We're actually seeing how important it is to be technologically savvy, to have a business which can be online, which doesn't have to depend on in-person interaction. So increasingly now technology is going to, I feel, just be in every single business, whether it is science or medicine, or education. Everything needs to be technologically advanced now.
Okay, so what skills should someone have to succeed in your field?
Okay, so I mean, it helps to have a technology background. So it does help if you have, if not an engineering, at least something to do with computers or anything related. That always helps. You need to have a interest in technology for sure. You need to have an interest in what is happening. You be up to date with whatever the latest news is in the industry. Those things are important. It's important also to always be able to learn new things. So learning never stops. Even after so many years, at Google, we're always learning new things. We always have new trainings. So you have to always be able to learn something new every time. So you're always a student, actually. I mean, these things would help, and then also just to be, it helps to have an analytical mindset. So to understand data, to come to conclusions from that data. All those things usually always help in anything to do with technology.
Okay. So how do you measure success?
Measure success like at work or in
At
in
work.
general. So at work, I mean, always every so we work on a quarter by quarter basis. So every 3 months, as long as we do something new and something that improves every few months, then that's a measure of success. Whatever it is, as long as you show improvement every few months, whether you've grown revenue, whether you've grown viewership, if anything, as long as you're able to demonstrate that something has changed because of what you've done, uh, that's that's how that's how they measure you, and then they decide that you're successful.
Okay, so what guidance do you have for those who are looking to pursue a similar career?
So again, if you're in school or if you're fresh out of college, there are now so many options to just pick up things online. So I would strongly recommend doing, say, online courses in, say, programming, or pick up any skill that you have an interest in. Suppose you're interested in video editing, you have so many options now. You can actually just go to like a Khan Academy or you have so many educational sites like Udemy. You have so many courses that are free, so I would strongly recommend that you take advantage of that and actually just learn as much as you can. Those are things that you should start doing as early as you can, because those will always help. And as long as you do something that you're interested in, you'll never feel tired. So you have enough material out there to learn and keep improving. Those things will always help you as you move forward. It always and it's also really valuable. People respect individuals who have broad interests other than just the work that you do. So it's always very important to make sure that you're always doing things that you're interested in and constantly improving that by doing these online courses and constantly upgrading your knowledge. I would recommend that.
Okay. Thank you, Namrata. Thank you for your input.
Okay, take care.